Hey guys, DJ here, and today we are back with more Ace Attorney. It's been a few days since I played this, so all I remember is we touched. I think we just got the last new testimony from Lana, or not Lana, Angel, whatever. I don't even remember what happened. We'll start. Hold it, wait, hold it. I don't know why I didn't go through. You said that. You'd say that. You said that, but oh my god. Dude, oh my god, I'm fucking losing my mind. You said that, but you haven't told us how you know. That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie. You fucking idiot. I believe what you just said was a mere prelude to the story she was about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again. Rookie. But she said it like a slur with a hard R. Never interrupt a storyteller. It's like putting a bun out of the oven half-baked. Something's half-baked here, alright? It's you. Try not to confuse a witness, defense witness. They're not quick on their feet. Now, why do you believe the suspect had intended to murder the victim? Her actions speak for themselves. Shit, I have a fucking... My nose is fucking... Shit, hold up. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. I muted the mic. Hold it. You have no proof that Miss Sky called him there. You have no proof that she didn't. Mr. Edgeworth, thoughts? There's no record of a call made on the defendant, Miss Lana Sky's phone. She might have written him a letter. Come on, you could have tried public phone first at least. In any case, the witness came to the prosecutor's office where he was murdered. Blaze, what are you doing? Oh yeah, by the way, guys, my cat Blaze is here, so if he meows, you might hear it. Because they're right next to me. Blaze, what are you doing? Oh, whatever. I'm sure he had a reason to be there. Witness? Blaze, stop scratching the floor. He's scratching the floor. He has this fucking scratch thing over there to scratch that. Why do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day? Hold it. What kind of grudge? Well, I wouldn't know that. Of course you don't. That's because she didn't have a grudge. Rookie. I have a lunchbox here. Now, what's inside? A bomb. You're gonna die. How am I supposed to know? See? We agree there is a lunchbox here. We don't know what's inside. A person's life is like a lunchbox with pretzels. Don't you agree? I thought he was gonna say like, life is like a box of chocolate. You don't know what you get or whatever the fuck they say. I get it. That's why my lunch was so salty. What? This judge isn't very good with metaphors. Metaphoric fantasio. The suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman. Will you tell us your basis for thinking this? It's simple. Hold it! Wait, hold up. Oh, I remember now, cause... Yeah, I was not paying attention. A human machine? That's a contradiction! Objection. Please. Could you find fault with something of substance, Mr. Wright? Note to self. Mr. Edgeworth's size smell like citrus fruit. How do you smell from all the way over here? God damn. Dude, Edgeworth did not brush his teeth today? Ew. Edgeworth, did you brush your teeth? No. You say it again and again. How many times did she stab him exactly? We often say, chop into 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000 pieces. What difference does it make if the deed is done? How come she's getting mad at me? Let's just say she stabbed him several times and leave it at that. Leave it at that? This is a murder case, people. Mr. Wright, you should speak up if you have an objection, you know. Miss Starr has turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we first met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off. The short wit burns faster out the fastest. God damn, I cannot read today. Holy shit, I need to... Sorry, guys. It's a scientific fact. I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more what? Who gives a fuck? That's nothing. Okay, who cares? I think I already know. Yep. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. That was... Yeah, look at his autopsy report. One fucking knife wound. I haven't said this in a while, but... OBJECTION! Imagine I was wrong and I just fucking lose. You say she stabbed him again and again. But you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. Eat the- oh my god. Eat this shit. With my moss surprise. That's just straight moss. Ew. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one step. Wait, Edward, why are you saying this? Shouldn't I be doing this? Aha! Oh, you're right! Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. What a hunk! What? Dude, wait, why the fuck did Edward do that? Wait, what? What? What a hunk! He's my hero, really! What about my objection? No one noticed? Well, witness? You got the crime scene set, right? Thanks. Dude, that looks nasty as shit. That's literally just... Dude, that's literally fucking just ketchup on rice. I'm not a big fan of ketchup, so ugh. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now, I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Huh. Excuse me, I had the thing going quick. But, splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. And tell us what you saw. Saw that you thought was blood. Testify. What? Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how... What the fuck? That's how ghastly the scene... What the fuck is she talking about? I'm so confused. Muffler? What? What? I'm so confused. What the fuck is she talking about, Brett? Muffler. In the picture, it's just like blood on the thing. Huh. Get that shit out of here. Hold it! Her red muffler? Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her There's no damn... What the fuck are you talking about? So she can easily hanged at the moment. Almost noticed, I suppose. Oh my god, she's right. Oh, there it is. I did not notice that. Miss Sky was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? But wait, isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood? Well, people often mistake my beard for a bib. It's a big ass beard. A judge with a bib. That's why this place feels so much like kindergarten sometimes. He was eating, so yeah. Actually, dude, look in the pictures. No damn scarf or muffler or whatever the fuck it was. I do think I saw some traces of blood on his chest. I don't see blood there. Dude, on that picture, dude, Goodman's Lee fucking ore farm and he's gonna fucking die. He's like, you guys need to see the fit as I die. However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only one knife wound. Apparently, Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony. Mr. Wright, this is our chance! Chance for what, I wonder? Miss Starr has turned to... Okay, it's the same fucking shit. I'm talking about fucking wax, whatever. Okay, it has to be this, because you cannot fucking see... Dude, every time I push tab, I keep hitting the number lock. But, OBJECTION! Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. She's a fucking idiot. Dude, Edward's like, it's my turn. I'm the defense attorney now. What? The suspect was not wearing a a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself. With this photograph.
Huh? But that... Ah! That can't be!
Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. God damn. Congratulations, perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Making me food. Maybe a sandwich now, bitch. Whoa, Edward, chill. Harsh words, but good.
In the end, Mr. Edward prevails.
Blaze, what are you doing? He's looking at me, he's like,
What is this?
What was my objection? Chopped liver?
But, it was there, a scarf. No, not that, but something red, really.
Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business.
What?
Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. Blaze, what do you want?
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least.
Ultimately... Blaze, why are you meowing? Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
Dude, what? Wait, hold up. What? Did she read my mind? The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. How much time has passed? Okay, just 11 minutes. Very good.
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind the partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. And yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler.
Blaze, stop scratching the floor.
That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. And it's me, Angel Star.
That one's a very good metaphor. First of all, cobra is a kind of snake.
No bothering with details unless you want to get bitten.
No thanks.
Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites.
Isn't everybody?
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum.
An oil drum? Hard to imagine.
Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman.
I'm not saying that part. Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examination, if you will. Hold it! So, where is this partition on the floorboard plans? I'm sure she means this wall next to the car.
That's right.
There's a wall there, about 6 feet high.
She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do.
What do you do then? What did you do then? Hold it! You said quickly. Were you close to the suspect?
As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time.
What the hell? I got a notification. Maybe I should press her for more details. Yeah, no shit. I'd like to see this on the floor plan just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she parked in B block. So, oh, what the hell? Oh, the game fucking froze for a sec. I got scared. So you witnessed the murder from here. That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct, Miss Star?
Yes, that's right.
But there was a chain link fence in front of you? I went over it, of course. Oh my god! Well, she's a detective, so I guess she had some training. Amazing! The Cuff-Up Queen, lunch lady athlete indeed!
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. Was she gonna have gone to my... So that fast?
Dude, she just fucking like bolted and just busted through it like fucking Kool-Aid Man. Like, goddamn. Huh, okay.
Dude, she just like jumped in like a video game. You know, in games you can like go fast on a ladder, he's like jumping and shit. This bro, she probably did. Probably got on that truck. Dude. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet tall too. So how did Miss Star not get away? Oh, let me check something. Okay. Oh. Hold it!
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I had to check on Blaze. She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Oh wow, you forgot? Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Just that one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else? Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean. Meow. Blaze, stop meowing. My phone, do you mean the cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court doesn't see Miss Star. But like those dead salmon that like those, is there like a thing about salmon where they're like zombies? They can't be, they like fucking die but their body still moves and shit. What the hell? Okay, got nothing from my dad about food. There's like a, I think I saw something about it where like a salmon's body, their like brain fucking died but their body still moves or some shit. It still goes upstream. I don't know if that was an actual thing that happens. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Sorry. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. On the wall? That's right. Near the car. There's an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently it was out of order. And so she used her cell phone. Indeed. The emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? You should, of course, add this to your testimony. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Okay. Please calm down. I wonder if you guys can hear though. Because Blaze started meowing at me. Said, oh, she tried. Blaze, calm down. What do you want? Hold it! Oh, what the f is that noise? Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? Aha! I was going to ask the same thing. I only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. Rookies? The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own phone out of her pocket. She jumped the Blaze, calm down. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. Oh, Blaze, stop scratching the thing. He's like scratching my fucking desk. Hold up, I'm gonna let Blaze out. He wants out. Alright, Blaze is out. Then when I boldly grabbed her arm, god damn, her boobs are big, what? The chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? What is it, Mr. Wright? Wait, is there any evidence we have? Oh, we have the 6-7 thing. Hold it. She made to escape. Can you be more specific? She pressed against my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see. Like a doppel of lard on a pate of what the hell are you saying? Faux graze? Huh? That's me. It's like me right now. She even kicked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum? There's an oil drum lying on its side at the scene of the crime. But it's strange. What's that?
If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way? The parking lot entrance. That's right! It doesn't make sense that she would have run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent, more mysteries. I wish we could solve a few before finding more though. So Miss Sky tried the run? I keep fucking mixed up her name. How? I'm sorry my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Wright. Not as sorry as I am. But she didn't do it! You have to believe me! Okay, now we have to... Okay. Huh. Saw it all. The hell's this? Oh my god, my fucking... Dude. You can't be fucking serious. Why does it do this all the time? Okay, so... Would it be this? Hang on, I'm gonna save to be fucking safe. Well, yeah, I'm gonna save. I feel like you saw it all, but like, look at this. You can't really see shit. Objection! That's not it. That fuck. Yep. Wait, hold up. Oh my nose. Let me call it 518. I'm with the 4. Hold up. Okay, there's one I just got there. A few minutes later, the crime happened. What, this? Objection. Let's fucking go, dude. I'm goated. Miss Star, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. Dude, my nose got that. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. The witness is a formal detective. Her witness is unmarried by personal bias. Well, what do you mean, bro? She hates prosecutors. Dude. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Star? Dude, the way she just said that, she has a grudge. This is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? Huh. I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Let's look at the floor plans. Do my nose. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the backside of this partition. If indeed you were in Block B, you couldn't have seen it! Order! What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies! That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counter-attack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about... Okay, what she saw, where she saw it. I have fucking no... Oh, hold up. Let me save. I don't care what fucking other people say. Like, you can't save on Let's Plays. I don't go damn, but what she's... Okay, oh, my nose. What she saw, where she saw it. The order of events. Okay, so... Edward parks at 5:12. A few minutes later, the murder happens. So it's probably like... Okay, so like shortly, like probably a minute or maybe 2 minutes after the murder, this call. Okay, so Lana Sky... No, yeah, so Angel Star got there. Saw fucking murder. Probably where she saw it. Okay, there we go, it moved. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it will be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it. Pointless to lie? I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean... Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location? And that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony we've heard until now points into one direction. The place from where... Oh shit, I'm not... Oh. He's probably gonna say where Miss Star saw. It's probably like around this direction. I'm gonna say the security room, because her boyfriend was there, right? Or... Take that! This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room? Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot. She could have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness not being a part of the prosecutor's office couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime in the back of the partition is here. I remember your testimony. You said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Star? How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Star. Huh. Order, order, witness. What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should have known better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? Oh my god, my nose. She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. The truth still stands. It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. Wait. They're guilty of perjury? This is probably the only time they ever say this in this franchise, because every character in this game has lied and committed perjury, but they don't say shit. Like, what? She wouldn't have risked that without a good reason. So, tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Me? Who else? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Miss Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station, but she lied and said she saw it from B block. Ugh, throat. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? Okay, the angle of view to the crime, distance to the crime. Difference. Who cares about the lightning? Distance to the crime. Who cares? It has to be angle of view to the crime. It probably is that. Why the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change? The angle? What do you mean? Well, security guard station is on the second floor, and she would have sort of a more 3D view. What the fuck? And this is important. Why? Oh shit. Dude, fuck. Well, no, don't fucking save. This is a crime? It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. My condolences, Mr. Wright. But one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see. What she saw is not in the questionnaire. What matters is the time it would take to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there? The scene of the crime, where you arrested Miss Sky. Well, witness, yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? Dude, those look like fucking, I don't even know. The quality of lenses has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PBJ lunch with fresh boysenberry jam. What the hell is boysenberry? Boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Boysenberry for the boyfriend. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. Huh. Before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running toward the scene. The crime, whatever. But the door was locked, I couldn't open it. Huh. That's why I had to go through the visitors parking in B block. That's quite a detour. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. For 5 minutes? Wait. Okay, I'm gonna think later, but yeah. This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention. What? Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Do I have any evidence to stop this? Okay, so... this is getting so confusing. Okay, so... 512... Edwards parked and fucking left. A few minutes later, the crime happened. So the crime probably happened at like 5:17, maybe, but in like around the range of 5:17 to 5:18. Okay. So Star was in the guard station, took 5 minutes. So pretty much Edwards got back, then Lana started like, I don't fucking know. yeah.
5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest? Think about it. Oh, my dumbass. Yeah. Did she actually... Hold up. I don't even know. You can make pasta in that amount of time if you like it al dente. I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. A 5-minute blank? Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Look at the wrong idea! I didn't kill anyone, I swear! But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. You... Ah! Well then, it seems we come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go? Unfortunately, I appear to have overstated a witness on amount of her personal history. We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright. And that was too close. Yeah, we almost fucking lost. I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned. How much time has passed? Okay, that's... Oh, shit. What the... Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? No. That's the one you tried to foist off on me. I prefer not to take the fence team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. Now you do? What was that? Is there another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Star. Ah. What the fuck? Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Woohoo! A triple decker! What? The deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more test. Oh my god, how long is this fucking case? Oh my god, how long is this fucking day? I'm just gonna go into the day, because I want to do longer videos to get this case over with, so yeah. Let's hear about the decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she gonna pull out her lunchbox this time? I thought Phoenix was gonna say something else. Holy shit. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the witness's shoe, did I not bring this up? The victim's shoe, my dumbass? That's just fucking shoe? Well, shit. 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One, of course, was the victim's. The other type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. She just had that in a lunchbox. What? There was a blood on that shoe? Hold up. Let me look at something. Okay, so yeah, it could have dripped. Yeah, of course. Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. What? Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with the evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had a blood test performed? Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, I'm pretty sure they've been doing this entire fucking game. Now they're saying something. Bro. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edward sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, The issue has already been tested by by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right? Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. You gotta at least study some evidence law, really. God damn. The prosecutor's complaint is notwithstanding. It appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Hold up. Oh yeah, we can like look at the evidence stuff. Ah, there's blood here too! I'm gonna solve the shoe. It's gotta be the victim's. He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood. Ah, all this blood! It's horrible! This blood might be an important clue. This blood, it's my sister's, right? It appears so. Lana's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail. She must have cut herself at the time of the crime. How the fuck did she cut herself? She had gloves on. Poor sis. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else to look at. Okay, there's nothing else. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Okay, what time is it? Alright, you know what? The last time I made a video, it was like a fucking, like an hour long, right? Dude, that shit took forever to upload. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired now. I didn't like sleep that well last night. I got stayed up, but yeah, I think I'll end the video here. I don't know if I'll probably continue tomorrow. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Next time we play this game, let's finish the testimony. It's probably the last one for the day. Even if next video I complete it, whatever, just continue. But anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you guys later.